Max, I think your argument sounds absolutely and utterly insane. The integrity of the sport is in question, okay? That's really what this comes down to. You got guys that you can't trust. Now we heard yesterday reports coming out about Altuve and Bregman, wearing buzzing devices that could alert them to what pitches they were going to receive. They categorically denied that they ever wore such things. MLB is on the record saying during their investigation there was no substantive evidence found to corroborate such allegations. We get all of that, but that story is out there. You're talking about a little dynamo and Jose Altuve, who New York Yankee fans love because of respecting him and despise all at the same time, based off of that series clinching homer he smacked off for Aroldis Chapman, and nobody's thinking he's cheating there. That was Aroldis Chapman's idiotic self deciding to throw back-to-back 87-mile-per-hour sliders. Don't get me started on that. But the reality of the situation is that this points to the integrity of the sport. You got guys not just cheating to bloat numbers, cheating to gain an unfair advantage, win baseball games. And when were they doing it? During the postseason, and specifically during the World Series. We saw the numbers for the Los Angeles Dodgers over a 2-game stretch, where all of a sudden an A staff surrendered 18 home runs, 26 hits, and 18 runs, 26 hits and 6 home runs during a 2-game stretch where Clayton Kershaw's legacy was further tarnished. Brandon Morrow, Yu Darvish, they looked embarrassing over the course of a couple of games. You got all of that stuff going on. You've got former players now, like CeCe Sabathia, speaking out against this, along with various others. There's no good that comes from this. And the reality is, let me be very, very clear. I think Major League Baseball should fly into Houston, go to the Astros facilities, and confiscate that World Series trophy immediately. I think the players should have to surrender their rings immediately, because the integrity of the game was so flagrantly compromised, and especially since you're not punishing any of the players, because clearly you reached an agreement with them, you granted them immunity, they sung like birds because of it, and as a result, they don't have to worry about losing their money. The bottom line is this: they have to pay a price too, because they were complicit. There is no doubt about
I
this.
think that has a lot of...
You confiscate them damn rings and those championship trophies.
I don't think you can vacate the championships. The Yankees, the Dodgers, they got cheated out of what was rightfully theirs by the cheating Astros. Mm-hmm. Shame on the Astros. Disgraceful organization. Okay. Decision makers. Shame on you. You're disgraced the game.
So you agree?
You can't vacate the titles. It occurred. Same like you could put an asterisk next to Barry Bonds, Mark McGwire, Sammy Sosa, but the home runs actually occurred. They cheated their way to the home runs, but they occurred.
Can I ask you a question? I need to ask you a question. Honestly,
and then I want to get to something.
I know that. I know you know your baseball, but I got to ask you this question. Max, don't you have a problem with the fact that in a sport like college football, college basketball, players that play for free can get stuff confiscated? But these dudes that have millions upon millions of dollars, I know you disagree with it, and so do I. But what I'm saying is, since it does happen on a lower level with guys that are not getting paid, why should guys that do get paid get away with it?
You and I always have this disagreement. You're saying, realistically, this is what happens elsewhere, and so it should be evenly applied. And I have a more idealistic perspective. I don't think it should apply elsewhere. I don't think it should be a race to the bottom in terms of how we handle things. I don't think it should be applied elsewhere. At college level, I don't think we should do it here. Now, but you have a point. I just disagree with it.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.